Good morning. It is Monday the 13th. Ah, there's only like 2.5 days until the hashtag Christmas in July fairies. Have you found all the fairies? There's like 170 fairies. Hopefully you found all the fairies, made comments, and also most of them you have to be subscribed and you have to have your subscription open to the public. That means it can't be set on private. So if you want to get in on the drawing, make sure that your settings are set at public and not private. Those of you that are on private, if your name is drawn, we'll move on. Pick someone that we can show that is a subscriber. So don't lose out on that. You'll be getting you might possibly get 170 gifts. Plus, if you've signed up for all 70, you have 170 chances to get your name on the big list to get a prize from each one of us. That's amazing. Just wanted to let you know that you have 2.5 days to get that done. I am drawing Wednesday at 5 o'clock, and we'll put a short video up showing who the winner is. And at that time, I'll ask the winner to send me an email to where they want their item that I am sending to them on the 15th. Then I'll send that name on to Dana, and she'll put it in the pot for the July the 25th drawing, to where you might possibly get a gift from 170 channels. That's a lot of people. This is a big collaboration. We're having fun with it. Now, I'm going to move on here. I went to Walmart yesterday. Went down the clearance aisle. And got a skein of the Overjoyed for $1.50. I do like this yarn. It is a lot like Simply Soft. Caron Simply Soft, because it's got that beautiful sheen. But it's a beautiful yarn to work with. No issues. Mine actually had some of the cotton yarns, which I was surprised to see. Hardly any other yarn, but they did have the new cotton from Mainstays. And the True. I haven't tried the True. I don't necessarily like bamboo because once you get bamboo wet, it grows. I mean, grows. So I don't normally use it. But when we had stopped at our normal state college to get groceries, I found a color that I have never seen by Red Art Super Saver, and it is called Party Time. Look at those colors. Aren't they gorgeous? So I did get a skein of it. Husband was okay with it. Sewing room is coming along. I did have an issue. I injured my back, so I'm slowing it down. Although today I am cutting bags and cutting some other things. I have a couple of requests for some other masks. Thought I was done with masks, but now we're having this possibly second wave, so I don't know if we'll ever be done with masks. But I had a couple of requests, need to get some masks done. And then I had an issue this morning. I had a customer who purchased two t-shirts from the shop, and they were from the print-on-demand company that I work with. I work with two. Now, both of them have not had issues, although lately, the one that I worked with originally has had some issues, and she ordered these items back in April, like the last day of April, close to the last day of April. Well, I got this message in, I believe it was June, went and looked, and it said it had shipped. Okay? Sent her that message, hadn't heard anything. Then today she tells me she still hadn't received the items. I go in to look, And they've not done anything on the order, even though they sent me email showing that it had shipped. Part of that was my bad, not checking up on it each month, which I should have been doing. So part of that is my fault. So I did issue a refund and also an offer to give her a project bag if she chooses, or, you know, that's all I can do. So, I am going to tell you, several print-on-demand companies are having issues with getting product. In other words, they're having trouble getting the t-shirts that they use to make these. This includes Teespring, Printify, Printful, what was the other one? Chick Tees, you name it. They're all having trouble getting t-shirts. Why? They all come from China, unfortunately. So, those of you that order some of the print-on-demand items, please be patient. That's all I can tell you. And like I said, my bad. I didn't double check. She should have already had those things. And I do apologize greatly that you didn't receive those items. There's nothing more that I can do. Well, there is something more that I can do, and I'm going to do it, but that's neither here or there. That's not for you guys to worry about. But, so if you're ordering from anybody who has t-shirts online, and they are not actually using a cry-cut machine to cut vinyl to iron on to the t-shirts, or they don't do the screen printing themselves, just ask them if they're doing print on demand. You know, my t-shirts in my shop are print on demand because it's easier. I don't have to worry about keeping up with stock and having, another house that has to have all that stock in it. That is why I chose to use a print on demand company. And they've been real good, had no issues. And supposedly, bags and mugs are just fine. Just some of the shirts are a problem. Who knew? So, just forewarning you, if you purchase shirts from other places and it's taking a long time, that is part of the problem. They are having trouble getting shirts in. If they didn't have a warehouse full, they are having a little bit of trouble. So just be patient with them. But certainly don't wait 2-3 months like this poor girl did. And I'm really frustrated with it. They did, I pay for it first. Is the way that works, that the minute that it happens, you place an order, they automatically take the money out of my checking account. So now I have to fight to get that money back too. So, yeah. It's a pain in the butt sometimes working with print-on-demand companies during quarantines. I wouldn't suggest starting that type of business during a quarantine ever. But I did before the quarantine started. So now I'm stuck with it. But just wanted to give you a heads up if you order some of the t-shirts, bags, or things. There may be a small issue with getting product in, and hopefully they'll be a little more upfront with us. All the companies, I work with 2 companies, and both of them tell me that there's a 20+ day wait on items, and it's business day. So that comes to, what, a month and a half, 6 weeks? No, actually it comes to a month. But that's still a long time to wait for product when normally they were getting them out in 4 to 10 days. So, what can I say? Just issues all the way around. Double checking all of the orders now. And that's quite a task. That's going to take me away from cutting today. about 2 hours, issuing some refunds to some people. So, yeah, but I love it. I enjoy creating the t-shirts, the bags, those kind of things. So, and my husband told me, he said, well, you could go get her 2 t-shirts and just embroider them yourself. No, that is not what she ordered. Yeah, I can do that, but no, I'm not gonna do that. So, yeah. Anyway, it's crazy. That is it. There will not be a video tomorrow because of fun stuff with the eyes. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. And hopefully later on in the week you'll get to see some finished items for bags. And I can kind of update you on other things that are going on. So everybody have a great week. And also, if you haven't gone and checked out the fairies, all the list, what I'm going to do is down below, I'm going to leave a link to Dana's list so that you can find all the fairies that are on Dana's list. So you can go down the list and see if you've signed up for all of them. Like I said, make sure your settings are set to public because we have to be able to prove that you are a subscriber. If you're private, we can't see that you're a subscriber. So you do have to be a subscriber to everyone. So good luck, everybody, and I'll see you again Wednesday when I do the drawing for the winner for my personal giveaway, and also to send that name on to Dana. So good luck, everybody. Be well, be safe, and be kind.